Hey guys, I think we are live now. Hello, how are you? It's so great to have you join me on Coffee Chat. It's Wednesday. Hey, so if you are watching, type me something in the comments. Say hi. I want to see who you are. When I am live on my MacBook, it doesn't show me the names as you're joining. Hey Loretta, hi. Oh, it has been. I don't even know what to talk to you guys about today or where to even begin. I mean, my life has been a whirlwind of changes and events and oh my God, this is so exciting and everything in between. I'm going to talk to you about a few things today. Hi, Cindy. Hey, happy belated birthday. I think that was a few days ago, but so exciting. So, okay, I'm feeling tired today, like just sluggish. One thing I am starting is the Arbonne 30-day challenge. And for any of you who may not have heard of it before, it's just a 30-day kind of body cleanse reset. And yesterday was day one for me. And you're not allowed to have coffee or alcohol. Not that I drank a lot, but I mean, I would enjoy a glass of wine or a cocktail once a day, maybe twice a day. Um, Coffee, alcohol, chocolate, salty chips. It's like gluten free. And so, two shakes a day. Yeah, that's so true, Cindy. She says changes bring success. So the program is two Arbonne shakes a day and some snacks, which can include vegetables and hummus, which I just had for lunch, which is actually pretty good. Um, and then some meat protein and more vegetables. You can have some fruits, but no dairy. So no cheeses, no milk, no, but there's almond milk and there's a lot of substitutes. So today is day two for me, and I'm feeling tired. Now, I don't know if it's because of the food, um, the change of diet, probably. As your body changes, as you detoxify and dissipate and release, tiredness is one of the things that can show up, and also cold symptoms. I have a few interesting stories about this actually. So, so that's me today. But as I'm talking to you guys, I'm getting more energy. I'm pulling energy from you and I'm receiving it. So thank you. Um, yeah, okay. So let's go back to the 30-day challenge. I'm realizing how many points of view I have attached to the food I was eating and how they made my body feel. And so I've actually done not this one before, but I did another 30 days and I've done the keto diet. And for me, it's almost like it kind of it invites me to be different with my body. I kind of in between the things I'll go back to, having some chips and chocolate and alcoholic beverages, and not fall off the wagon totally. But when I'm choosing something like totally different like this for 30 days, it really invites me, hey, Julie, to be present with my body and to actually notice the points of view I have attached to the foods I've been eating and how they make me feel and what I think I need to have and when I think I'm hungry just because eating out of habit and unconsciously. So it's inviting me to be more conscious with my body. Now, the very first time I did this was a couple years ago, and I actually did a vegan diet for 30 days. And that was really interesting, eating vegan. And and what I noticed over that 30 days, there was definitely some weight loss, which was cool. And I noticed I had so much more energy by the end of it. And I felt like really light and so much space. And so um, I'm excited to see what the 30 days comes along. And I know the first week is usually a little bit, will be the hardest, maybe the bumpiest, as I'm not used to eating the foods I normally do. And, but yeah, I wonder what else is possible. And I know that your body has a consciousness of its own. Like So the conversation of you, the infinite being, and your body that you have in this lifetime, it has a consciousness. It can contribute to your life in more ways than you can ever imagine possible. And another thing that occurred for me on the first 30 days when I totally changed my diet for 30 days and chose a vegan diet, that was actually just before I went to CF training. So that was in 2018. Um, I felt at the end of that 30 days, I felt way more connected with my body actually. And it was really cool. And so, because your body can contribute, your body does contribute awarenesses to you, perceptions, sensations. Your body, it contributes to money showing up in your life. The more that you consciously create with your body and include your body in your life, in your decision making, in your traveling, in your daily program, um, the more, like, the richer your life becomes. Your body's magic. It can do so many amazing things. And, but you also have to ask it to. It doesn't just overrule you and be magic. It will play out all the points of view you have about it. So if you have the point of view that I used to have the point of view that my body was like a sack of potatoes, actually probably more like a sack of shit, that I had to drag around everywhere and my body was sore and it was so slow. And that's what it was like. That's what I created with my body. But using these crazy tools of access and consciousness and changing it, my body is now like a best friend to me. We have fun together. We go on different adventures together. I ask it questions. I include it in my decision making in my life. Um, and it's showing up so differently. So, where was I going with this conversation? Oh yeah, about the Arbonne 30-day program. So it's funny because I've been sensing that my body was asking for something different. And I kind of was going to do the keto diet again. I did that last year for 30 days, and that was really great. But I actually had a hard time getting back into that program. And it wasn't as exciting to me as it was the first time, and the energy wasn't really there. And then one of my friends like randomly pinged me. She took a bars class from me. We've actually known each other for a few years. I taught riding lessons to her and her kids years ago. And she said, "Hey, I'm an Arbonne person now, a consultant or whatever. Would you like to have a party or see a catalog?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'd like to have a party. What does it even do? Like, what do we do? What does it look like?" And so we just created a Facebook group. I invited some people, and myself, and along with two other gals, we chose the 30 days to healthy living. So we're in a Facebook group together. We chat often. It's fun having two other ladies choosing it. Um, and my body was like, yes. Like, it was like, this is what I want to do. Like, this is what we're doing. And when I found out that there was no coffee or alcohol, I was like, I don't know, body. And it was still so exciting. So I'm like, cool. I actually ordered this, it's called a Dandy Blend off of Amazon, and it's fit for the program. It's all natural coffee made out of dandelions. So there's no caffeine in it. And you can have it when you're doing the 30-day thing, but it's supposed to apparently taste like coffee. So I think it arrived at the post office today. I'm going to head down and pick it up later. So I'm excited to try that. Cindy says, "I'm on a 66-day no sugar, no flour." Ooh, how's that going for you, Cindy? I love it. And like, I'm excited to make it adventurous. Another thing I'm excited about is new recipes. I was just, don't you notice you fall into the old rut of, at least I do. One night we have sausage and macaroni, the next night is burgers and fries. Um, and then we have fish and, cucumber salad is one of our go-tos. And chicken thighs and salad and fried potatoes is another one. Julie's doing the 30 days starting today too. Oh my God, Julie. I don't drink alcohol, but I can't. You're half a cup of coffee. Yeah. So try the Dandy Blend, Julie. I'm going to pick it up today from the post office and I'll let you guys know how it is. And that's so exciting. Are you still having coffee with yours, Julie? Or can you still have it or no? I love it. Um, Recipes, yeah, falling into the same rut of recipes. And so one of the ladies who's in the program, I was just talking with her today, and she was telling me she made a recipe with turkey and vegetables and sweet potatoes, and she said it was so good, and she loved the same, like having new recipes to try. Yes. Yeah. Awesome. Cool. Okay, so yeah, so that's something new for me. And then another crazy thing happened last week with a client horse. I take client horses for training, and the sweet little girl hurt herself. So Thursday morning, I usually do horses in the morning, ride the ones that I've got riding and in training. And so I went out Thursday morning and I noticed something was funny. I noticed the top wire of the barbed wire fence was down and she was standing on the other side of it and she was standing like I just knew by looking at her. I knew something was wrong. So I got out there and sure enough, something probably spooked her pretty good. She went over the fence and I have a cluster of dead fallen trees in the corner, which the horses don't normally go into. But she was scared enough, she ran through there, and I'm thinking a dead tree branch poked her chest. So she has a hole in her chest and pretty scraped up in the front. Hey, honey, you want to go play with Tenley?
Yep. Can me and Tenley swim in like in our little kitten pool?
Sure, you go fill it up with water and I'll come out after I'm done. And so she had like a little hole in her chest. I'm like, okay. And one thing, again, I'm super grateful for the tools, is they allow me to, I can stay present when I see an emergency come up. So the horse, okay, I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, we need to go to the vet clinic now. Like I just knew that instantly. Hey, Lori. And so my husband was out spraying. Thank God he left me the truck to hook up the horse trailer. Phoned the animal hospital in Lloydminster. It's about an hour drive. That would be the closest. Um, they were very busy, but they would try to see me by noon, it was about quarter after 10. So I had an hour and 45 minutes to get the trailer hooked up, get the horse in the trailer, gather the kids, and hit the road. And so I rush into the house and I'm like, okay, kids. Like, so Trace is 10 and Helena is 7. I'm like, Helena, honey, we need a lunch. We got to take a horse to the vet. It's an emergency. Can you pack us a lunch, please? So she's like, yeah, mom, I can do the lunch. And then I'm like, Trace, I need you to come and help me hook up the trailer and get the horse loaded. So he's coming out with me. And they were fast. We got it done. We got the horse on the trailer. We got to the animal hospital right at 12 o'clock, and we had to wait about 15 minutes for the vet to come out and see her, but that's fine. Made it on time. And she's going to be good. I mean, horses are amazing healers. It's been about a week now, so that was happened last Thursday, and it looks really good, actually. I'm really happy with it. But so they checked her out. She didn't have anything left in there, which is what I was concerned about. And we started her on some antibiotics and stuff. And now the treatment is just flushing the puncture, keeping it clean twice a day, once a day, twice a day, depending. I check on it about twice a day for sure. And keeping it clean so it heals from the inside out. Um, and it's coming. But the kids, they amazed me. I was so proud of them. They were like, they kept it together. They got everything ready. We were fast. Helena packed us pepperoni sticks and cookies and bubbly and pop for our snack, for our lunch that day, which, I mean, it was something because I knew we would need something. So I'm just pondering, I'm like super grateful actually for the timing of everything because it flowed really well. And it was my husband's birthday that day. So I even made it back just after lunch so I could get his supper going. And it all worked out so good. That's the mantra, ease, joy, and glory. Like no matter what shows up in your life or in your day, you can handle it with ease, joy, and glory. It doesn't mean it's going to be easy. It doesn't mean you don't get to do nothing. But it means that you will be able to take action. You will know, and things will just literally flow however it shows up. Like normally, I actually had a riding lesson booked on Thursday morning. Um, and we changed it around. We rescheduled it to another day, and we just did that on Wednesday. And I'm like, thank God I didn't have to cancel that too that morning. That was already taken care of for me. Like the universe has your back in more ways than you can ever imagine possible. And so No, it certainly wasn't easy in the sense of I had to bring her into the vet clinic and it was a little bit, rushed and but we did it and it happened with ease and I was able to get back and make my husband his birthday supper that night. Take it out to the field because he was spraying. And the kids, Trace and Helena, got to experience how to handle a situation. They got to be involved and they got to see how to handle a situation, like whatever situation comes up, whether it's a trauma to an animal or a person, they got to experience handling that with ease, essentially, and they were a part of it. And so I'm so grateful. So it's been a busy it's been a busy week. And yeah, there's never a dull moment on the farm with animals and all of that. So whatever you do, do not say the mantra, all of life comes to me with ease, joy, and glory. And when things get crazy, that question of truth, is this the change I've been asking for, showing up in a totally different way? Yes, it sure is. Okay, cool. And then truth, does the universe have my back? And it's like, yes. And it really showed me that on Thursday when I had that whole day of just handling the crazy with ease. So, yeah. So just remember. And now I'm excited. I'm feeling tired today. I just feel kind of groggy, but yet I'm still very present and engaged. Truth, is this a change I've been asking for? Yeah. Body's like, yeah. Okay, cool. Ease, joy, and glory. All right. Well, stay tuned. I'll let you guys know. Julie, I'll let you know what the Dandy Blend is like. The Dandelion Herbal Coffee. I adore you guys. Thank you so much for showing up and have an amazing rest of your day. And I will see you next week for Coffee Chat or maybe sometime before then. So bye bye for now.